So I'm in Waterford today. I have to go out for a hospital appointment, so I had to come into Waterford. I have an appointment at around lunchtime. But while I was in here, I said I'm going to check in with the Gallery of Modern Art, because I was assured on Friday, if I called back on Monday, that the management would be willing to speak to me about the situation. But today is Tuesday, and I tried to contact them yesterday by phone, and they got no response and no answer. So now, while I'm in the area and I have an hour or two to burn, I'm going to approach the Gallery of Modern Art and see can we get a chat with management. But yeah, I'll clip it in at the end of this. So, as you'll hear, I'll be after clipping it in after this video. I went into the Gallery of Modern Art again, and there was a private function on there, and the reception advised me to call back after lunch. I'm going to go do my hospital appointment, go to the hospital, do what I have to do, come back in, and before I head back home, I'm going to go in and drop in on the Gallery of Modern Art again once their function is finished, and see will the management speak to me. But at the moment it looks like they're doing everything in their power to try avoid me and try answer the questions I want to ask. But as I said, it will reflect badly on themselves if they keep trying to avoid and condone the actions and the opinions of Reece Wallace. How they can condone having a man with that level of hate towards a person for having a different opinion to himself and living a different lifestyle to himself and not agreeing with that person's lifestyle, and vocalising it and not taking action on it but vocalising it, is beyond me. But the moral compass now is 50-50 iffy with me at the minute until they decide to have a conversation with me. I keep getting put in the long finger to keep avoiding me. So yeah, we'll check back in a bit, go to my hospital appointment, come back and see what they have to say. Hi, how are you? You're not open? 12 o'clock, no? 12 o'clock, not your opening time?
No, there's a function on the moment.
Yeah, is there any management here I can speak to for a minute?
Not at the moment, no.
No?
Come back later on.
What time suits?
Maybe in the afternoon or something.
I'll be back about 2ish, yeah? Thank you. Yeah, so as I was coming away from the place, the Gallery of Modern Art in Waterford, the management that refused to speak to me came out from behind the door, took a picture of me and went back into the building. So the Gallery of Modern Art is not willing to comment on what they're saying, what Reece Wallace has been saying online, while having their place of business linked in his bios on social media. So now I'm waiting on Garda account to probably pull up now. But I've everything documented and recorded, because we know how these types go. They play the victim. I approached this in a very diplomatic way. I was not threatening, I was not aggressive in any manner. I talked calmly, collectively, precisely, and in an acceptable manner. So yeah, the manager that refused to speak to me and has been dodging me on many of an occasion is now after, while I was leaving the place, I went over to the bin. I had a cup of tea with me. I went over to the bin to put the teacup into the bin, and when I turned around, I could see the management standing outside the door to take a picture of me, and then stood back in. That's what you're dealing with. So the Gallery of Modern Art condones a very hateful man, a very hateful person. The Gallery of Modern Art is siding with the man that incited a level of hate towards a man that was publicly executed. A Christian man, a man with Christian values, a man that believed in the nuclear family, had strong links to his family, loved his family, But yeah, the Gallery of Modern Art condones people laughing at that. Laughing at the fact that that man got a horrible demise, you know. Go and have a good day, people. And you know what? The Gallery of Modern Art should be ashamed of yourselves. You've no moral compass. You're like the rest of these left lunatics. It's alright to say you're this and say you're that, but when it comes to putting it into practice. There's on Garda call now coming back to speak to me. I done nothing, I conducted myself in an appropriate manner. And how are you? Not too bad. Hey God, how are you? Not too bad. Not too bad. I just have this recording for us now, for both of us reasons, right?
Here, you're inside in Goma there.
I'm just looking to speak to the manager. I didn't come across aggressive or inappropriate. I have it recorded. I have it.
You have recorded?
Yeah, I have recorded. I didn't come across aggressive in any manner.
Okay, well look.
I just asked to speak to management is all.
Okay,
you know?
And what, there was no manager working, is there?
Well, I went there Thursday. They told me to call to send an email. I want to make a complaint, and I sent one email.
Okay.
And then I called on Friday. They told me to call back Monday, management to be there. I called Monday.
But what's it in relation to?
It's in relation to someone in there that's spreading hate online.
What do you want to make the complaint about?
What's the complaint. I'm sure you're probably aware that Charlie Cork, a Christian value man, was shot dead publicly in America.
Yeah.
And the person I want to make a complaint in is aligned to them because his social media pages are linked to them. So they have a man that's promoting hate in that building, and I want to make a complaint to management, and now the guards are here.
What's the hate that
the hate, he went on and started laughing at the death of a man and saying, chat shit, get hit, and don't cry for dead fascists.
Right.
See, so do you understand where I'm coming from?
The best thing is they're kind of, the staff feel a bit intimidated.
But
I
haven't come on
you're
aggressively.
saying you didn't come across aggressive, but maybe they're of the opinion that
I have recordings of it. I'll be taking this further now.
It's their opinion. Your opinion.
Also subjective now. If someone feels it.
Your opinion is that you weren't intimidated. But their opinion is that you were intimidated.
Swear, I kept it level tone.
That's fair enough. But I think the best option now is stay out there. Wait for the management to contact you. You said you've emailed them.
I've emailed them. I've called them.
Send them another email.
I'm going to send another email this evening.
Did you leave a phone number?
I did. Yeah. I left a voice message with my phone number.
Well, look,
I said that's the best way to go forward with just say email.
Because if they don't want you back in there, they're obviously...
That's grand, I won't go back, that's grand, but I just find it...
If you want to contact management...
that's grand, I won't go back around the building, I'll contact them through phone.
I think that's the best way to go about.
But I just find it a bit ironic that the guards have been sent to me for wanting to speak to management.
Well, they rang us and they felt intimidated. That's why we're here.
I didn't even intimidate them.
Yeah, but that's your opinion. Their opinion is that you are intimidated, so... Obviously, we just want to chat.
And that's grand, well, I broke no law anyway, guards. When your woman stood out and took a picture of me, I walked away. Then that's when she stood out and took a picture of me. I said, right.
Okay,
I walked away and left. I'm waiting on a bus. I have to go to an appointment in the hospital. It's the only reason why I was here.
Right.
I have the letter here proving I have a blood appointment.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Right, so the guards are just gone. I cut the video short because my personal details, my address and my phone number and all was mentioned. But yeah, the Gallery of Modern Art is after saying they feel intimidated, which I find very funny because I conducted myself in a diplomatic manner, a calm manner and an acceptable manner. It's just they refuse to speak on the subject. So they condone the level of hate that Reece Wallace puts out online with their social medias linked to his social media. So yeah, people, the moral compass of the people working in the modern art or the Gallery of Modern Art Waterford is very low. They've low morals. Yeah? Go on, have a good day, people. I'm off to my appointment now in the hospital.